Vancouver Island is my home, searching for work constantly since arriving, feeling displaced in my home, being homeless in a new place, by choice. Leaving a daily struggle in Nanaimo for unknown opportunity in Courtenay. Finding myself in a transitory situation, surfing couches, eating at the free lunch, taking help whenever it is offered. But Nanaimo wasn't better. Temp jobs, meaningless labor, and wearing away. Looking for a different approach, but walking the same long road, downhill when headed inland. Idleness is a curse, maybe, but busyness. Larry knows the job search well, and the emptiness in working for another's greed. He has a radical library full of books. He has memories to share. He has history.
And over here, this poster, this was the first civil disobedience I engaged in. This was in the summer of 1965, the Comox Project.
What was it like looking for work for you when you were young?
Oh, I remember, and it was the most painful thing you could imagine. The thing is, it was so humiliating having to go out there and sort of beg for work. Unemployment generally is caused by decisions that are made by governments or corporations. So you lose your job because of a decision that somebody else makes. Then it's up to you to find another job. I mean, come on now. That doesn't seem right to me. It seems to me that what they should do is they should be obliged to find you a job because they got rid of your job. That to me it would be the only fair thing. And that's one of the things that pissed me off when I was looking for work. I said, it's not my fault that I don't have a bloody job. I didn't do this. I didn't shut the company down. So, I mean, people got to start thinking in that direction. Instead of what they do is so often, particularly with people who don't have any political consciousness, is they take it on themselves. They say, oh, it's my fault. Oh, it's me. I don't have a job. It's my fault. Oh, whip me, sort of thing. And we got to get away from that attitude. And it's so humiliating. Why should you have to crawl on your knees to get a fucking job? I mean, they're the ones benefiting. Actually, if there was a force to pray to, I would get on my knees and I would thank the existence of trade unions because it made such a difference in my life. The current state of unions for workers is very bad. The private sector unions are very few in number. Unions now are basically government employees. And even there, through privatizations, through subcontracting, even there they're getting rid of the unions. Like, I understand that the cleaners in the Nanaimo General Hospital, their jobs were privatized, so they went from $17 an hour to $9 an hour. And I think this is more or less typical of what's been happening all around the world in terms of workers, especially workers who are in a vulnerable position. I mean, it's different if you're an electrician or something like that. It's much harder to break you, but if you're a hospital cleaner or that sort of thing, you're in trouble.
The unions are being broken. Meanwhile, we work for minimum wage. Agreements once made are being broken. Our days off are being taken away, or when left, we are haunted through these days. Haunted by fears of scarcity, war, corruption. Haunted by calls from the boss, things we missed or couldn't do because of too much work or too little pay. I search and search for work, but it doesn't even pay enough to be worth my time. We are left to fend for ourselves against corporate giants and heartless bureaucracy, a faceless modern tyranny, unions that no longer strive to represent the working class, don't preserve or protect the rights that were achieved by previous generations. 100 years ago, Ginger Goodwin was shot while organizing for better conditions and wages. That struggle carries on today, and now we are able to ask, what are we working for?